It already said it started.
Let's
See if this shows up.
It's
gonna look not great right now, but there we go. That's interesting. It's showing up very tiny. Okay, copy link. Technical problems. I had this all working earlier, but then when I'm trying to do it with yours,
of course, that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
Hello, Megan and Disneyland and Trivia Thomas and Rebecca.
Give me
a second here. I'm technical.
We were trying something different because we decided to do.
They may not even be able to hear you, so hold on a second.
Oh.
Now they can hear you.
Okay. We're trying to do something different because part of what we're going to be going over in this live stream is like our merch hauls. And so between the two of us, there was a checked bag filled. So there's lots of merch. So I said to Tag, I'm like, do you want to like bring all your stuff here? Should I bring all my stuff there? Or should we just do this from our own home so we're not having to haul stuff to and from each other's houses? So, of course, that adds an extra layer of technology to then make it work. But that's Tag's like lane, and he is doing a great job. I'm just here.
Sometimes.
Tag, can you send me?
I know it's cut off on the right side. It's in the chat, so if you open up Discord on that computer, you should get to it. Or you could just open up the browser and go to YouTube.
The group chat, though, that's the one you're talking about, right? Like,
It's in the main Discord chat. Like, there's a link.
That was weird. The link you sent. Okay, that was the wrong link, but I can figure it out.
Okay, I'm trying to fix the video.
Oh, look at this fun little like background that you had.
Yeah, except for I gotta fix this now because it was looking great. I even tested this with James, and now it's not working.
Now it's broken.
I wanted it to.
I make go smaller.
Let me pick this one.
How about chat?
So is that working for you? Teresa's echoing.
I think that's I didn't mute the video when I first started it, so that's what it was.
Oh, that's why. There we go. Now
Holy my Lanta.
What are you my lanting?
Just all the different windows that I have up that I'm like, go away, don't need you, go away.
Okay, I'm gonna fix the image. So give me 1 second, guys. Again, I apologize.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience.
$290, $275. Close enough. I don't know why this. That's so weird.
Did you get it or not yet?
I'm getting there. I got me, and now I'm trying to get you, but it's still just weird. But that's okay. Because it looks small on the stream. That's the other thing that's weird. I might have to change the setting, but that's okay. Let me just do this.
Dang, they can't even see me for me to like start showing stuff off.
I'm almost there.
I know. You're doing great.
They're seeing live. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that's why that's all messed up. Hold on. Are you watching this in real time, Teresa?
No, I paused it because I don't know how to like not have the noise come through from the video and from the Zoom. So I'm like, how do I mute it though?
On the YouTube video, just click the little speaker icon.
Oh. You mean the one next to the pause button?
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
All right. All this work that I did earlier that should have been working is now about to be.
It looks good now.
Yeah, hold on.
That is weird that like the top of your head's in it, but
Why are you like so?
tiny. I don't know.
It's not about tiny. That's weird.
Ta-da!
That's gonna work probably. And
So some of the things we're going to be talking about are like we mentioned are like merchant stuff, but then also we want to check in to see if anybody had any like has any trips coming up or if they had any questions about things that we experienced for the 70th anniversary. As you all know, if you listen to this most recent episode, we also got to do some fun stuff through D23. We got to do an archives presentation celebrating 55 years of the Walt Disney Archives, as well as a studio tour. Next week, this week, we will be talking about our experience at the Disney
okay, now your audio should be back.
Okay. So I'm thinking maybe for our merch hall stuff, we could do like themes or something so that it's not just
Okay, pause 1 second, Teresa. You're gonna lose audio for a second. Now you can keep talking.
Tag's just having fun muting me.
You can keep talking.
But yeah, what do you think? What do you think about that? Is if we do things in sections like here's all of our parks related stuff. Here's stuff that we got at the studio. Here's stuff that we got from Disneyana. What do you think about that?
Should be fine. 1 second. I have to stop the stream to fix something. I'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Start the stream. Let me make sure, because it was cutting off both sides of the
Oh.
video. So now it says we have a good connect. Well, why is it doing that? Output. Right, because you guys aren't seeing the sides. Teresa, are you seeing the sides?
Hang on, let me open it back up. Oh my gosh. Safari open. I have no idea.
Okay. You know, I literally had all of this tested beforehand, but
Oh, there we go.
oh, it looks good to. Okay, so maybe
I think it looks fine.
Okay, then I'm just seeing something weird on my end of it for some reason.
Yeah, no, I think it looks okay.
I know I'm slightly smaller, and that's.
I was gonna say the only thing is that your little window's smaller than my window.
There we go.
Now your window's bigger than my window. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. We're close enough.
Okay. Well, your screen is like wider than mine.
Wider, yeah, I see that.
So
it's for your ghost seat.
What I could do is I can swap
now
to
my
you
merch seat
like this, and
there
then
you
I can
go.
swap to me like this for when we're showing off stuff. That was the whole point.
There you go.
And
there
we
you
can
go.
hear each other at the same time.
We can hear each other. Everything's good.
Okay. So why don't you start with something, Teresa?
Okay.
And I'll follow your like category of stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking you have a much larger inventory for the parks category.
Okay.
So I was thinking about starting with like Disneyana stuff first. And then we'll do the parks.
Sure, let's do Disneyana.
And then hang on. I realized that I forgot something downstairs, so I'm texting Vern to see if he'll bring it.
Okay. Well, I'll start with the Disneyana then.
No, that's my category because you've got all the park
Fine.
stuff. All right. So one of the really cool things for Disneyana is, well, the event in and of itself, of course, but there's also all sorts of fun and cool stuff that like we get gifts from Disneyana or from the presenters, um, or the people being honored. And so this time around, we got like a lot of stuff, which was really, really kind of them to do. One of the fun things that we got was Michael Vargo was being awarded with one of the Disneyana Legends Awards. So we had stuff from D23. So we got these fun D23 pennants. I want to say these were given out during this recent D23 Expo, but I could be wrong. But we got D23 pennants. We also got, I loved this. This was so fun. The like physical copy of the D23 quarterly publication. This is now digital. So this was pretty special or not special, but pretty, I don't know, unique to get like a physical copy. And I just laughed because Roz was the front cover. And then we had live action Stitch on the back. I thought he was so fun.
I want to take over for 1 second, Teresa, because if you look at mine, I also have Stitch. But on the other side, I have...
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
What is this? Oh, this is...
Elio.
Elio coming out. Yeah, so different cover.
There you go.
All right, back to Teresa.
Okay, so then some of the other fun things... there's a Piper pup. Hi, Pipe. She's very sleepy, as you can tell. One of the other things is we got this really beautiful print from James C. Mulligan, who was one of the people that presented. But it's this really beautiful. I kept joking. I'm like, it's the mashup we never knew we needed. It's DuckTales on the Jungle Cruise. And then he did, you could go over and he was very kind and signed them. But yeah, we got that really gorgeous print from him.
Did you not get yours signed by Jim Magum?
I didn't, because I had him sign my adult, what do I call it? My adult autograph book, which I forgot to bring up here with me. So
let me show really quick. So this is the same thing Teresa just showed. But Jim Magum, I think. He's actually going to be a guest on the show. We already recorded the interview. He'll be on 2 weeks from now, I think.
2 weeks from now, yep.
So got his signature here.
Yeah, Jim did a lot of different things with the Walt Disney Company, including doing some of like the screenwriting and such for shows like DuckTales and Goof Troop and fun movies like A Goofy Movie. So he was super fun. Another cool thing that happens at every Disneyana event is whenever they have the awards dinner, everyone is given these cards for the honorees. So the honorees were Michael Vargo and Tim O'Day. The cool thing is it's this really nice photo, but they also have like little bios written on the back about these people and their wonderful contributions to the Walt Disney Company. But then they also set it up so you can have these folks sign them too. So there's Tim's signature and like a gold Sharpie and Michael Vargo signed down at Mickey there. So that's always super fun. I got to figure out a way to... We've got, I've been getting a collection of these now since we've been able to go to so many of the Disneyana events. I got to figure out, literally they all just live in the envelope that they give them to me at the expo. They've just been living this way in my house. I got to figure out a better way to have them. And then I think there was one last thing. Two things, sorry. 2 things. Everyone was also given a pin that was designed by Rick Law. Rick, of course, was been on the podcast, but it's Powerline from A Goofy Movie. You can't quite see it, but the background is like shimmery. It is so cool. But yeah, so he designed that pin. And then Willie Ito made these cute little tiny prints, and it's like a little canvas print that he animated. Willie was an animator for the Walt Disney Studio. His like most famous thing that he animated was the spaghetti scene in Lady and the Tramp. But yeah, so everybody that attended was these were all gifts. None of this is stuff that we purchased while we were there. These were all gifts for attending this wonderful presentation. The gift is the presentation and like all of the talks and panels throughout the day. This is just like the sprinkles on top or something because it's more than a, right? There's a couple of things, so it's not like a cherry. But yeah, super, super fun. Was there anything I missed?
Another thing that I'm going to be very careful with, but somebody in our chat right now graciously donated to the podcast. I'm going to be very careful with it because it is fragile.
I'm so tickled by this.
Teresa's going to get a frame for it.
I am. We're going to get it
but
nice and framed.
Trivia Thomas was so nice to donate this map. Try to be careful with it. Oh, there we go.
It's a Sam McKim map. You can double check the year on it, Tag. I think it was 60s. I don't remember what now.
It's old because look at the back. It's like old, like an old pirate map.
68. Yeah. It's amazing. So yeah, we're gonna. Perfect. That's perfect. Scott said it's 68 because he's looking at the same map. It's above his TV. So yeah, so we're gonna get a frame, but that was a super kind thing or gift that we were given from one of our listeners who was also at the Disney Anna event. So we're very touched to have been thought of to then take care of this wonderful, beautiful thing. So thank you. All right, cool. What are we moving on to?
Do you want me to talk about
we'll move on to the other event we went to, which was the Spotlight Series event about the Disney Archives. These were our lovely credentials. Very fun. I'm a weirdo and I keep all of these. I don't know what I do. Like, they just live at my house, but I keep them. And then you can share the gift that we got for that, Tag, if you have it.
The gift
do you remember what we got?
No.
So all the attendees were given this like beautiful postcard set. I have not opened mine yet, but the cool thing, and I think we talked about this in the show, was all of these items. So like this Mickey doll was on display for this event, and this is a photo of the actual item that they then like put into the famous photo of Walt holding that Mickey.
So I've switched just to my camera because I've got them out of the
there
plastic.
You go. Yep, that's perfect. So yeah, so that the photo of Mickey is of like the archives took that photo and they put it in, like superimposed it on the photo of of Walt holding the doll, if that makes sense. Which I thought was so unique. I thought it was just photos of the famous things and they just,
so the next
put
one,
the item in color.
The next one's the glass slippers from Cinderella. And then there was the Winnie the Pooh doll from Christopher Robin. And then there was BB-8, which this is funny because it's literally just BB-8. And then there was the Ghost Host, which Teresa has a photo with because they were there. Or not the Ghost Host, the Hitchhiking Ghost. And then this really awesome Mickey Mouse book from, again, this was taken, this is it now. It's been restored, but this was the scene it was in originally. So this one I think is one of the coolest ways of them showing that they took a picture from that same angle. So
super fun. All right, what do you want to talk about next, Tag?
Well, let's talk about my obsession.
Your obsession. There's a couple.
So this is now my favorite Magic Band that I own. So this is the Disneyland 70th anniversary Magic Band. Let's see if it'll zoom in. There we go. And I just love the colors on it. And I don't know, I just really, really enjoy it. So this is one of 2 Magic Bands I bought on this trip. The other Magic Band is in this lovely case here. If you can guess where I got it from, I'm sure you can't, but maybe. But I'm not taking this one out of this particular box, but I saw it in the merchandise spot when we were lucky enough to get it. There was a limited edition of 1,080 of these.
Look at that.
And so, boom. There you go.
So yes, spoiler alert. We were very fortunate, and some kind listeners invited us to meet up with them, and we got to experience Club 33 again, which was amazing as always. But then the total bonus, and I now joke that this was a Disney bucket list item that I didn't even realize was a Disney bucket list item. Of course, the locations individually were on the Disney bucket list, but this was like a bonus because it was 2 locations in one day. We got to go experience 1901 and Club 33 in the same day, which was crazy.
From 1901?
Oh, did I buy anything from 1901? I haven't even unwrapped it yet, but yes, I did.
Show them off.
I'm going. Like I said.
Let me show the thing that I have that's unwrapped. So I bought, they had a 1901 like pin thing there that I wasn't very excited about. This is the one that is a limited edition. This was for the Food and Wine Festival, and I just liked it. I thought it looked really nice and classy. If I open it up, you can see in here. It's just a really nice pin. I like it. It's got a lot of good colors and stuff in it. And then Teresa, everybody's going to be shocked, I say.
No one's ever going to guess what it was that I got. Oh, I didn't even realize, since I hadn't taken it out
of the bag yet.
Since I hadn't taken it out, I didn't even realize this. But I have a thing with when they give me things in bags, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't take it out of the bag. But I got a set of ears.
Those are gorgeous.
And I did not know this, but the dragonfly is like the unofficial logo, mascot, symbol, whatever you want to say, of 1901. There's dragonfly. It's like a print on. Oh, here, I'm holding the tag. Sorry. It's like a print that's up on the ceiling in one of the lounge room spaces. But yeah, so these ears, yes, are beautiful. Club, 1901 there on the back.
It looks so nice.
But I didn't realize this, but the bow, well, you can see that. The bow you can take it off. So if you're not a bow person, you don't have to be a bow person. It will pop off. But yeah,
I want to mention to Kavehi, who's in the chat right now, we would show off the cool things that we got from Kavehi because she gave us.
Yeah, we got to meet Kavehi in the parks. It was so fun.
But we ate it last night when we ate them last night together. So she gave us some really nice macadamia nut chocolates from Hawaii, and go ahead.
Little pineapple gummies, which were delicious. Very delicious.
So we had those last night. We enjoyed them. All right, do you want to show off your other, because you got another set too.
Yeah, but I also haven't unwrapped them yet because I'm a nerd.
Okay.
And then I'm also a nerd. I did not think about this until just now, but the one thing I also like to save is bags for who knows what reason, but I do. I don't ever do anything with them. They just, live in my house. But I had to save my nice fancy 1901 bag. Oh, and paper, apparently. I didn't realize I left the tissue paper in there. Are there any other fun surprises in here I forgot about? Nope, just the receipt.
All right. So I did get one other thing from Club 33 because I saw it and I was like, that is so cool. And the price was right. While Teresa gets her ears out of her bag, I'll switch over. So this is the neatest thing, I thought. It is a Club 33 Christmas ornament that looks like the balcony outside Club 33. But what I think is even cooler is when you spin it around, it's a dining room set of inside of Club 33. And I was like, that is stinking cool. It's got a good weight to it. Obviously, it's huge. This is not going on the tree. This is going to be, go, in fact, it was just on the shelf up here. And that's where it's going to live because this thing is just, I don't know. I saw it and it was one of those really unique things that I thought were really, really cool. And so I can have a little bit of Club 33 at home if I wanted to.
There you go. And then they actually did not have any of these, period, in stock. Vern got a set when we were able to go last time. But they didn't have like headband ears when we were there the first time. So I was able, they did this time. They only had the one set. So I got it. Club 33 ears.
Now, are you ever going to wear
But
those?
yeah. Probably just for like streams. I don't know if I'll ever like wear them, like pack them and take them back out to California to wear in the parks at all. But yeah, it's very, very cool. A Muppets Club 33 print, Scott? No, that definitely would have come home with us. That sounds awesome. Tag, you got one other thing from Club 33.
Oh, I did. You're right.
You did.
See, what happened is we came home, and I was trying to be good, and I put all my stuff away. And when I was trying to find stuff today, I was like forgetting the stuff we got. So let me grab it off the shelf.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'll show off. Because I just every time we've gone twice. It's not we haven't been able to go that often. Both times we've gone. Yes, the bow comes off the Club 33 ears as well. But both times we've gone, I have just been like just mesmerized by, of all weird things, the coasters. And so these are the current coasters in Club 33 right now for the Disneyland 70th anniversary. I made a mistake. They had a pin that was like this, and I should have gotten it, but for whatever reason I didn't. I kind of forgot about it or was distracted or who knows what. But I made a mistake. I should have gotten the pin because I love the colors in this logo, but I have coasters, I guess. But yeah, the coasters are just gorgeous.
A coaster.
And our waitress was very kind and gave us extras. So I need to do a wheel spin because I owe somebody in our chat, because we always have little DL Weekly pins that we try and remember to hide around the parks while we're going around and enjoying the parks, and then leave little like clues on our social media. So this last time, one of the clues, I was able to kind of open it up to people that weren't in the parks too. So somebody was able to go find the pin physically in the park, but then other people could also guess what the location was. So I need to do a wheel spin to figure out who wins for the correct guesses of where that location was in the park. And I think this is what I'm going to give them. I think I'll give somebody one of the Club 33 coasters because they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. But yeah. It's just crazy to me that I've been to Club 33, and now that I've been to, it's wild. It's so wild to think that we've been able to experience it now twice, and now 1901. So that was incredible. Absolutely incredible. One other thing real quick that I will go through that's park related before Tag gets into his park merch is we were there for the prints, the Magic Key prints that they were doing a giveaway for, and they're amazing. These are the Magic Key prints for the, you guessed it, Paint the Night Parade. And I am so impressed. Oops, something is happening there. I'm so impressed that they made it in such perfect condition. We thought ahead. I brought a tube. The tube ended up not being the right size, so we had to get creative, and they are in perfect condition. I'm so proud of us. We don't even get our things from the Animation Academy home in this good of condition. So good job, us.
Part of it is because of this next item that I'm about to show that Teresa reminded me of, which this was a mistake. Just so you guys know, this was a mistake.
It was not a mistake.
Huh?
It was not a mistake. Well, yes.
But... It was a mistake. Give me let me see what's happening.
It's the castle pins all over again.
It is the castle pins. 1 second here. My top crop on. That's gonna look better. All right. Is this cup. Now, this is one in a set of 4, it sounded like, from Club 33 that you could only get by buying the drink that came in it. In fact, the listener who took us into Club 33 asked how much the cup was, and the lady said $55. And he said, "How much is it without the drink?" And she said $55.
Or with the drink versus
Yeah, like it was always
With,
going to be
without.
55. So I asked this listener of ours, if I bought one, could you buy
Could
the
you
other
get the
three?
rest of them?
So this is a $215 thing of 4 glasses. Anyway, this is the Frontierland one. And it's cool. You know it's from Club 33 because the number on the engine here is 33. And it's got stuff from Frontierland. So there'll be one and a 70th for the Golden Horseshoe there. Yeah, so this will be something. I guess they'll do one for the original stuff. So really neat. I'm never going to drink out of it. And it's kind of a thin glass, so I'm hoping I never break it because that's going to be very expensive.
It made it back to Wisconsin and checked bags, so that's a huge win.
This cup covered the end of our Paint the Night poster, and it was wrapped in
the
stuff.
exposed,
Yeah.
because look, see, this is how we were so close to have guessing the correct size, but it's also still far away.
Crazy.
All
right, I'm gonna go with other weird novelty things that we got, I suppose. Then, Teresa and I
are you park specific?
Parks. Teresa and I both have one of these.
And I got this.
World of Color. Hold on, I gotta switch back to you. Oh yeah, she got the bag. So the World of Color Dessert Party. Do you have your box with you, or did you leave it downstairs?
Yeah. Oh, my box is my love this box. This is my box.
Yours is clean inside, so you can show it off.
Like, this is how I transported all of my stuff back. So all the little things that I'm showing you live in this box.
Well, there you go.
This was one of the unknown highlights of the dessert party, was the fancy box.
Right.
That your stuff comes in.
So
and the other thing that comes with the dessert party is everyone gets a mystery pin. And Tag and I both ended up with the same one, which is just like the color version of World of Color with Mickey and Minnie there.
The best version of the pin.
Yeah, I really liked this one. We didn't see what the sparkly one looked like. When I opened mine, in all honesty, I got the
rare
one that's like the rare version. There's 3 versions you get. It could be full color, glitter, or a gold tone. The gold tone is like the ultra rare one. Well, that's what I got, but I didn't really like it. It was okay, but I liked the color. I liked the color version better, so I actually traded someone for or my ultra rare for a common, just because I knew it was kind of like the one in the back. It's like a sepia tone. Was what the other one looked like.
Pull it a little bit further back, Teresa. Back. Should be in there. Nope.
Anyways, you get the idea.
Yeah. All right.
And I didn't realize this, but they also have pins for the parade. If you do the dessert party for the parade, they have pins.
So the next thing, since we're talking about things that carry things.
Hang on, you can keep talking. I gotta adjust my fan.
All right. So I got. I saw a guest with this, and then I was like, okay, yep, I gotta have it because it looked cool, and the way she was using it was amazing. So this is the Magic Key Holder popcorn bucket. That's an insulated. It's kind of like a lunchbox.
I forgot you got that.
The top opens, and there's a Velcro divider inside. And the idea is that you put popcorn on one side in the popcorn box. So like they give you the popcorn box so it stays warm. And then the other side is for your 20-ounce, soda, beverage or whatever for the other side. And that'll keep it cold. But what I saw her doing was just using it because it's got the strap as a sling. And it's got like a little pocket on the back to put stuff. And she was just using it kind of like a little, crossbody kind of bag. And of course, it looks beautiful. Here's the one side of it. It looks gorgeous on the side as well. And then on the back, it's got some of the icons from the 2 resorts. And then the funniest thing I thought was, man, they couldn't make the copyright and stuff any larger. Jeez. Great bag, though. Very excited that I got this. Looked really neat. Loved eating the popcorn out of it, like you do.
You know what was cool, though, was that the little divided thing kept the, cold drink cool, but not like messing up your popcorn. Like it kept the two things separate enough that it wasn't cooling the popcorn or the popcorn wasn't heating up the soda. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
Like it, yeah.
It was insulating both sides from each other. Let me think.
Are we gonna move on to Disneyland stuff?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Okay.
that's kind of what we started with. Go ahead.
So this is not something I purchased. This is something that anybody can pick up. They're at City Hall, but these are the new family adventure maps. I thought they were so cute. So I had to grab one. But there's like little things on here that tell you, like where to find ice cream carts and churro carts and kid favorite foods, where you could find them, where your like attractions are and what your height limits and whatnots are. Yeah, it's just so cool. But there's the actual like map itself. It's so stinking cute. But yeah, there's the new kid version of the maps. They still have, I didn't pick one up. They still have just like the regular park maps. And then these like family adventure maps again, specifically, you have to go ask for these. They were only at City Hall when we were there. Maybe they'll shift it and they'll have them in just the regular maps spot too. But right now they were only at City Hall when we were just there. I just thought they were so fun and cute.
So my boring thing to share is I like refrigerator magnets, and I picked up this really cool Disneyland D refrigerator magnet because one of my favorite things about Disneyland is the Disneyland D. Also, have some fond memories from being a child, and this was the castle look in the logo for Disneyland in the 80s when I first went. So I had forgotten about this actually, and I went between our hangout and this to get something out of the fridge, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I also need to take that and go show it off." So
There's two. Did you get your other magnet?
which one?
You got two magnets, I thought. There was another one that I noticed last night, and I said to James, like, I didn't even see him go grab that one.
Let me go look. I don't think so.
Oh, well, while you're doing that, I can talk about, I got to separate them out, the fun tickets that you can get throughout Disneyland. This was such a cool, no cost event. The only cost, I guess, would be, you do need a Magic Band to be able to go and do these, but they had these really fun and really beautiful tickets at different stations. Obviously, this one is for the Jungle Cruise. They are front and back. But yeah, these are just some fun little stations for the 70th. They are like interactive and magical stations, so they'll either make a sound. Usually, actually, that's what all of them did. They made specific sounds. This one is Main Street Cinema. Disneyland 70th. We've got the Mark Twain. These can be, there's a whole like section of them in Frontierland that you can get these next three. So the Mark Twain, the Disneyland Railroad, which I just noticed this. It says Grand Central Tour. Somebody should have noticed it needed to say circle, but that's okay. And the back, first class fare. And then the last one is for the Golden Horseshoe.
Now, Teresa, on the back of that, on the last two, they both said magic key holder.
Yep.
Do they, if they're normal, do you get different ones?
Yeah, there's different ones. So if you are just just have a day ticket or like a multi-day ticket, it prints something else off. Magic key holder, say magic key holder on it. And supposedly, I think it might even know if you're like a Club 33 member, someone said that. I don't know. I haven't seen if Club 33 members have a different thing that prints on the bottom, but yeah, for sure, magic key holder versus ticket holder, it does print something else out. Yes, Scott, the Tomorrowland thing opened, and I'm kind of curious about that because there is another interactive station in Tomorrowland. You do not get a ticket with it, but it's like, looks like a stoplight. It's like red. There's a red spot, a yellow spot, and a green spot. And it sounds like you use your Magic Band there and it makes different sounds. The other thing that was cool is there was another magical area with your magic band that you could unlock in Fantasyland, and like different, I don't know, things came to life. And I thought they were really well done. I don't know. It's really cool. It gives me hope. I feel like they could do stuff like this more often, maybe not just for 70th celebrations, but maybe just for, swap these things out for different things because they were super popular. Every time we went past any of the ticket booth things, and any time that we were going past like the magical make things happen in Fantasyland, like people were just mesmerized by them. The tickets were definitely a big hit. People were making sure to grab their tickets when they went past. You do get one ticket per day. So if you're there multiple days, you can get multiple sets. So Tag and I each got 2 sets because we really like the front and the back of each ticket. So we were thinking maybe of trying to figure out a display to do the, front side and back side to show off those tickets. But yeah, you can do one every day you're there.
All right, the big hit that everybody was talking about.
Oh, yes.
The Disneyland key.
The key.
So this is like the initial one, and like the initial thing for it. You can cycle through Main Street and Adventureland and New Orleans Square and whatever. And as you do, it doesn't come through on the mic, so I'm not going to try it really. But you can hit the button and it'll have the audio that played when you unlocked that different one. So like this one's Frontierland, and this one's Tomorrowland, and this one's Toontown, Fantasyland, and then there's like the rainbow that'll play. So this was really cool. It was a really fun, awesome experience. Fit right in my backpack to carry around the park. There's this little window. Whoop! Of course I hit the button. There's a little this little section here when you get to the last touch. So you do all 9 lands, and then you go back to the front of the park, and there's two places you can put your key in, and then it'll play the Fantasmic music, and then this little door here opens, and a pin comes out, and I'm not going to take it off my wall, but I will spin my camera around, much to Teresa's dismay, because she thinks it makes everybody sick. But I got the partner statue D pin. Of course, it's also not focusing, but there you go. And while we're here, I also got the 70th pin, Magic Key pin there as well.
Yeah, they were sold out of the other Magic Key specific pin.
Yeah.
When we were there. Olivia, most people, were they just carrying the keys around? Yes, there was a lot of people carrying the keys around. Otherwise, like Tag said, they were people that I saw like tucking them in their strollers or tucking them in backpacks. But yeah, there were people just kind of carrying them. It does have like a wrist strap. But yeah, it was kind of a mixture of things.
The most annoying thing I found, and it's just like, it could be anything. It didn't have to be a key. It could have been a bubble wand or whatever. But watching the fireworks and little kids holding this lit up thing above their head and waving it around while the fireworks were going or whatever.
Yeah.
I found that was a little annoying. It's like, turn it off. Don't do that because people behind you can't see and all of that stuff. But
yeah.
I think it's one of the coolest souvenirs I've ever gotten in Disneyland. And if they ever came out with a something like this again, I would totally do it. I think it was worth all of it.
60.
It was really cool. Really cool.
So 70th specific stuff I purchased at Disneyland. I didn't really. These ears are 70th anniversary ears. They had other ones. I just really liked these because they were very classic and subtle looking. But yeah, and then they've got a little, like it was a Loungefly thing, and it says Disney, or no, I don't know if it was Loungefly or not, but it says Disneyland 70th in sparkles on the side little thing there. And then I also have a shirt that I am not currently wearing, and I forgot to bring up here because, yeah, it's downstairs. But there were photos of me, I think, that we've posted, and definitely more photos that will be posted.
You could go get it while I'm showing off stuff, too.
Nah, that's okay. We can just show a photo of me wearing the shirt.
So I'm going to quickly go through a couple things here. This was one of my first purchases. Was my nice 70th collared shirt. Love the shiny 70th design. If you've seen, probably in the picture for this stream, if you saw it on social media, I think Teresa used one of these with me wearing.
Yep, that's what you're wearing.
Also, so we throw that back. Also, I ended up getting the little ringer tee, Disneyland 70th, which something I did not realize was that this has the same thing like the Spirit jersey, where it's got
Oh,
this.
like the little I don't remember what they called them, but like it's like little beads on there.
Yeah, which is interesting because they're like plastic beads. They're not on the 70, but on the Disneyland part. And you can kind of see them if I hold them sideways here.
Yeah.
You can kind of see them. But anyway, cool looking shirt. We didn't talk about, I mean, we'll talk about some of this later, but I'll just talk about it now so I can not have to worry about the shirts anymore. This was a shirt I got at the Walt Disney Studios. So it's a specific one that you can get at the studios. And I wanted a lighter shirt, so this was a good one. And then this was another Disney Studios shirt that was there that I got. So to show off those. This one's, I wanted something like more chill, I guess. And then I don't really have anything in this color, so I was like, oh, that's a cool color. Also, you could tell I got it at the store because it's got this cool store
Look at that.
logo there. So yeah.
Very fun. Not anything related to the 70th, but we were in, where were we? Oh, we were in the Disneyana shop, and I looked over and saw this, and I was like, I need to. A, I love his artwork, and B, he was just on the show, so I had to get a postcard. This is a Jared Mariyama print, and it's of course from Finding Nemo, and they're all in the tank, and they're doing like the I don't know, ceremony. I just thought it was so fun. I didn't see he had sent over 2 graphics of stuff. There was one that we had used for the background photos of stuff, and I was hoping to see those. So I'm gonna have to keep my eye out when we're there in July and see if I can grab those. I have always, always, always loved that they do these Disney artwork prints on these postcards, and they've actually started like matting the postcards, and you can buy like tiny, like, it's so cute. I just love it because I just genuinely enjoy all of this Disney art, but there's only so much wall space, right? But you could do lots of things when they're little versus, just a couple big things. So I was really excited about that.
I was
gonna say, I feel like you probably have more stuff. Maybe not. Are you all done with park stuff now?
No,
Tay?
I got park stuff. So I got.
Oh, we didn't go to Wonderground, Lee. I'll make sure to check out Wonderground when we're there next to see if I can find. There was one that was like had Merlin on it that I really, really liked.
So this is the small size of the tote bags that they have now for the 70th. So this is the side or the front, and then on the side it's very colorful for the 70th. So this is the small size, and of course they want you to buy all of them so they get put different designs on them. So the medium,
which is still very big,
has all the characters in their 70th get up here.
Their little outfits.
Also has the same side. Something they've changed on all of these. I don't know how recently, but they put a plastic. I thought it was cardboard, but it's actually like a plastic at the bottom to keep it like sturdy. So that's what made it difficult for me to put it in the bag because it doesn't want to like fold flat like the ones that don't have that. So, and I didn't want to ruin it, but that's the medium. And then be ready for this one. This is the large. And I like this one. I like the darker colors on it. It's got the same kind of side thing going on. Much larger than the other ones. But yeah, so I like it. These bags are always cool. And we were talking about it on our hangout that I use them for everyday stuff. Teresa uses some of them for everyday stuff, but not all of them.
I'm a weird person and save them.
I also have this, which came from the studio. Like it was kind of like the Disney store there. It just says Disney store on the side, and it's just got Mickey and Donald on there, both sides. Teresa will show you the other one that is actually from the really cool studio store one.
Yeah.
Since she has it, I figure I can let her show
it.
It is.
It's right here.
So that's the
I know
company store.
we're weirdos and we like getting all of the reusable bags. They're pretty fun though, because like usually they're only a couple bucks and they're always very cute. But yeah, this one is from the employee center is where we picked this one up. I don't know if they have this on the other side or not, but we got ours from the employee center side of the store.
Since we're talking about that, and I don't see anything that's off the top of my head that I bought from the park, let's talk about some of the studio stuff, I guess. So this is a notebook that has like some lined pages and like a nice pen. And what I like about this, you can kind of see on the camera, is it's very like plush, kind of like it's got like a good give to it, and it's like embossed with the Walt Disney Studios. I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet. I could use it like Teresa and do like an autograph thing, but I'm not that.
Yeah, does it have lines?
It does have lines.
It does have lines.
Yeah, it does have lines. So I don't know, but I like it. I thought it was a good color. I thought it felt really nice. I wanted something that said the studios on it that wasn't just a T-shirt, and so I got this.
A couple things I got was Tay got one of these too, but this was like the Walt Disney Studios pin.
Pull it back a little bit.
It's not focusing.
A little bit more. There you go. That's usually where it'll
kind
focus.
of. I don't know why this camera's not behaving right now, but it's not. But it looks like Tag's.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. It looks like Tag's T-shirt that he got. I also they have these little blind boxes, which I made a mistake. If you ever go, these are $20. I thought it was one mystery pin. It's actually two. And there's all sorts of different ones you could get. But the two that I got, I was really happy with because there was a couple of them like, I don't like that. But I got ones I like. So this is Mickey, Donald, and Goofy in front of the animation building. And then we've got, this one is so stinking cute. It's Pluto in front of Pluto's corner. So all of the pins have Disney characters, like classic Disney characters, that are in front of different like landmarks around the studio. So I thought that was really fun. But there's even like a super cool one. Like there's a Sorcerer Mickey standing in front of like the Legends statue, which would have been super crazy cool. But yeah. Anyways, there's those. And then another really fun thing. This was just given to us as a thank you, I guess, for going on the tour or included with our tour. But we got a official VIP studio tour pin. And this logo used to be used all over the place on the studios. Some of the pictures that we have from Walt's office, there's matchbooks that have this Mickey logo on it. Of course, it's not gonna focus again. But anyways, you get the idea. And then this one was cool. I don't know. I think this was because we were D23 members, but we got D23 pins. So that's a mousker and I think it was called a duckster. For sure it was a mousker, but there was like made up awards
that they or something.
Oh, something like that. Made up awards that they gave around the studios for various things. And there was actually a mousker on display that we saw during the tour. But yeah, it's a pin of a mousker and a quackster or a duckster. I don't remember what it was called.
So let's see if my camera will pick up the pin any better. I pulled it off my wall. Come on, like if there we go. Oh, we had it.
It's being grumpy.
I love that it there we go.
There we go. Jiminy Christmas. I always like to pick up some things. I'm gonna show everyone these. I like to pick up things that we use either as giveaways for things that we do in our community. So like we'll do trivia nights and stuff. So I like to pick up unique things while we're doing these fun and unique things. So I picked up a couple of stickers that are from the Walt Disney Studios that'll be gifted to weekly tiers at some point for something. Don't ask me when or what, because I don't know yet. The other like stupidly nerdy thing that I bought this was in the employee center, so it makes total sense, but I bought a notepad because I thought it was so cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I bought a notepad. And it was really I think it was $4, so it was actually not crazy priced or anything. But yeah, I bought a notepad. Oh, this shirt. I bought this shirt. Oh. And the coolest thing that the producers are now going to be twins was each of us bought our husbands these really cool Lucasfilm jackets.
There was a Lucasfilm T-shirt that I really liked that I wanted to get instead, but they were out of size. Because I think
there's also
might have said it earlier, but basically, the employee store, they make one run of whatever it is, and then that's the only time you see it. I also, because Teresa had that sticker that she's given away for a giveaway, and I wanted something. They had a shirt or a bag or something, but I just wasn't digging it in the colors or something they had. But then the guy I had already bought all my stuff, and he goes, "Oh, did you see that we have the desk pads over there?" And I'm like, "What?"
Oh, that's right.
And so I have this amazing Walt Disney Studios desk pad. And if you don't know what a desk pad is, it's like a large mouse pad that you put. In fact, I have one on my desk right now. It's just a, a different colors. But this one, I'm moving into my office at work after this week, and so this is gonna go. I don't think it's gonna go where my keyboard goes because it's a lighter color and I don't want to get it ruined. But it's definitely gonna go on, I think, my shelf where I'm gonna put some stuff, and it'll show off there. So
we were given these really cool brochures from touring Walt's office. So Suite 3H, of course, were the offices of Walt Disney, and it is really gorgeous. But it's got tons of information in, which was perfect for somebody like me that when I'm in these spaces, I'm just too overwhelmed and I'm trying to take in all the things and look at all the things that I don't then I know people are talking to me, but I don't necessarily retain it. So this was great. And then there was also another one that they gave us that was about Legends Plaza. And this is even cooler. It's got it's a map for Legends Plaza. So it tells you.
Not the most recent ones though.
No, but yeah, it is more. Well, they don't have where they're at yet. But yeah, so it tells you where everybody's plaque is. That's cool. That's super cool.
I feel like I'm forgetting something, but maybe not.
The only other thing I have, which I don't, I think it's hilarious. I don't know if anybody else cares, but we'll show it off anyways, because why not? We got a couple minutes. Oh no, we're over time, but that's okay.
We started late, so we're technically under time still.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything back in my
Teresa's combobulating
dessert box.
I'm going to show you. You guys probably have seen it, but I finally got my Disney Visa Disneyland 70th card, and I'll cover up my stuff on the back so I can show the back. But so if
the back's
Disney
just the
70th, but most of it's to kind of show that I'm a charter card member. So I got this way back when they first started doing that. So cool looking card. But what does Teresa got?
So when we stayed at the Howard Johnson, they gave us a gift for being partners with them, and this thing is ridiculous.
You should turn the light off to show them.
Oh, okay.
The light up
I
part.
will. It's a bag and it lights up. I'm gonna have to go to another Star Wars event so that I can show this stupidly cool bag off. Look at this. It's an R2-D2 bag. And these things light up. There's little battery packs in there so I can make it flash. I just think it's so funny. But yeah. If anybody is curious, what is the brand of this bag? Buckle Down. Buckle Down is, there you go. I will wear, we can go to Star Wars Celebration and I will wear my funny little light up R2-D2 bag. They gave it to me. They're like, apparently it lights up. I was like, what? Sure does. And it has 3 different modes. Not just, it's a pretty funky, fun bag. And there's 2 different battery packs, so you can have just either the top one or the bottom one flashing. You don't have to get too many. But this, I just thought this was so funny. Buckle Down is the company that makes these bags. If you need to get a flashy droid bag too, because that's super fun.
And I showed this off on the Hangout, but I'll show them off here too. Kate was nice enough to pick these up. The shoulder Kronk being a devil, you had the shoulder Kronk being an angel, and I even bought a pin set that was a double pin set that has him as both of these. And these have been housed. They're just magnetic enough that they will attach to the top of my monitor and kind of stick there. So
there you go.
That is where they hang out. And it was funny because I couldn't get I don't know if it was the pin or what. I think I dropped the angel one on the floor when I was like taking out the package. And James looks at me and he goes, "Doesn't matter. You don't listen to that one anyway."
Oh no, the R2D2 bag sold out. For good reason, because it's so fun. Anyways.
For now, I mean, it could go back on.
I cannot believe. Okay, I need to like confess this to you all. We don't normally buy or receive very many items when we go to the trips
Teresa
or go on our trips. Tag goes in spurts. Like you'll have spurts where it's like you love all the things or like you're kind of about all the things. This was a love all the things trip, so that's why we
they have so many good
filled a thing up or a bag up. Oh, this was the other thing too. I don't know if you're supposed to take these or not. Oh no, they gave it to us. This was the pen from Club 33.
The members we were there with took them and gave them to us, so we
we're
supposed to take them.
But yeah, it was a super fun time. Thanks for hanging in and watching.
I found another thing that I forgot about that was tucked in my drawer here.
You also have a puzzle set that you bought that I haven't seen.
I do, but Kate also got me the sticker pack.
Oh, yes.
So let me just show you the stickers here. Let me switch to so everybody can see it bigger. All right, so this one's just like an old school Disneyland
cute
kind of thing. We have one that's kind of like a parade of different things, of the different lands, and people being excited. We have Tinkerbell. There's at least one person in our fandom that would love this.
That's cute.
And then Mickey with the D. And the Disneyland 70th. This is actually on a dress we saw that... there's
really a button-down shirt that has that too.
Yeah. I don't know why it was like focused before. There we go. So this was really cool. And then finally, what I think is like, I don't know, the least exciting of all of them is just kind of a list of all the different places. So pretty cool.
Kind of like pack my stuff up. So
yeah. So I don't know. I think I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but I do think they're really cool.
Take the other thing. You had a puzzle set.
What, do you want me to go find it? It's in our
No,
room.
you don't have to. But and your Tiana's by Adventure.
Oh, let me go grab those because those are really cool.
While you're doing that, I can show. So look at this. Okay, this is the dessert box, which I just realized has like fingerprint smudges on it. But this is the dessert box, and look, that's how I have been hanging on to all of my treasures, and it kept them all nice and safe. I've never brought home like brochures that were as like perfect and crisp as the ones I brought home in this, but that was my an unexpected perk of the dessert party was this super nice fancy box.
All right. So one of these I have a story about, but
only one of them?
Yeah. So this is the puzzle set, which is really cool. So it's 4 puzzles that you can get and build for the 70th. I believe, let's see, do they tell me how many pieces each one is? Yep, 500, 300, 300, and 750. So my mom builds puzzles, and I like puzzles, so I'm going to build them, and then I'm going to take them apart, and then I'm going to give them to my mom so she can build them, and I think she'll like that. And then...
Oh, yeah, we got a shirt for your mom.
I saw this picture frame, and I was like, surely this picture frame is like $80 or something. And this picture frame was $35, and I was like, that is a deal, actually, for what it is. Here's what it looks like. It's 3D.
It's so cute.
So it's got the critters going down the bayou, and it doesn't have a photo in it yet, but it will.
Splashing away.
And
Tiana's.
She's 3D. You can see her arms and stuff so really, really well done. Okay. So I'm like, well, I have to buy this because I even have a specific photo from our February trip with our exchange student that I'm really excited to put in here. He did not have a good time. I mean, he had a good time, but it was
the photo is very funny. It's a very good ride photo.
Let me fix my camera really quick while I tell this story. 1 second. Off, on. Oh, on again. There we go. Anyway, so, I could fit this in the bag. This isn't so bad. The box they gave me this in
massive.
Was, you can't
at least.
super wide, super tall. It was very well packaged.
It was what? At least double the size of that thing?
At least. And so she gives it to me, and I go, oh, no. This could take up half of the extra suitcase I have. And she said, well, we've got package check. And so I was like, okay, cool. So we went and package checked it for the part of the day. So then I got to the hotel, and we were trying to figure out how to pack this up. So I opened it, took it out of the box, and I wrapped some of my shirts and stuff that I got in it and kind of put it on top. And it made it home fine. But, man, the box, if you're going to buy this, the box is massive.
The box is very large.
Massive.
Yeah. So we filled our 2 carry-on bags. We both had backpacks, and then Tag had a medium-sized check bag that full. We did some damage. But when we're back in July, we won't have to be purchasing any big bulky things, maybe just small pins or something. But yeah, it was a super, super great trip. Yes, we did do Tiana's Bayou Adventure. No, all of the animatronics were not working. Tiana at the end was in stage fright mode, is what I keep calling it, where she's not moving, but her eyes and mouth still go. But her arms and body isn't moving around.
All the other animatronics were working.
But all the other animatronics were working, which was good. We did see Tiana in her full glory at the end working when we were on the train and zipped by real quick. We peeked down and she was moving correctly. That was actually the night before, the morning we went. And then in the morning she was, had stage fright again. But how it goes, right? Hopefully they'll be able to work out all the whatever kinks soon. But anyways, thank you everyone so much for hanging out with us so long to go through. I did not think that was going to take that long. So
and now we got
to
put all of our stuff back wherever we
I thought that was going to be maybe half of the hangout tops. And then we could talk about other cool fun stuff. So hopefully this wasn't too boring for everyone. Hopefully you found it interesting and had a good time. Maybe you were jotting down your own shopping list. Who knows? But yeah. Thanks everyone so much again for hanging out with us. Yeah. We hope you have a great night, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there too. Have a wonderful day.